Hello and welcome. The Sorghum Checkoff has worked to position itself to create positive change in the industry, and it's an exciting time to be a sorghum grower. Within the last 7 years, the Sorghum Checkoff has seen much success, one of which has been the development of our export market. China's had a huge impact. For me and my fellow growers in South Texas, it's been an amazing transition to see our sorghum being shipped north to Corpus and then to China. This has had a huge impact on price and is a very welcome development. States like South Dakota and Kansas don't always get to share in these opportunities, but this year we did see a big difference throughout the country. Checkoff will continue working with new and long-term export partners like Mexico and Japan to further stimulate opportunities for growers. While the export market is something we will continue to work on expanding, I'd like to emphasize work being done in other markets. Food's on fire right now. Products are no longer just reaching niche markets, but are now expanding into mainstream brands such as Kellogg's Special K gluten-free cereal and many more. While the market exists, the supply doesn't, which presents a huge opportunity for growers nationwide. The ethanol industry's use of grain sorghum is also a value-added market with a consistent demand from 12 ethanol plants that we are only looking to expand. Simply put, I can't emphasize enough the need for more sorghum production. Opportunities are there, and it's our goal to fulfill them. On the agenda this morning are topics focusing on what's in the sorghum pipeline. This fits with what the Checkoff is doing from an investment standpoint to fill that pipeline. We're nearing commercial release of ALS over-the-top herbicides. This will benefit growers and add another tool to the toolbox. The Sorghum Checkoff, in partnership with USDA ARS, is pushing the envelope for enhancing sorghum genetics. Multi-seed offers growers the opportunity for yield enhancements with 3 times the number of seed on a head compared to traditional genetics. The conversion program has successfully established 144 new sources of sorghum genetics. Headway is also being made with double haploids. Your board of directors is dedicated to achieving producer profitability and will continue to focus on needs of the grower. I'd like to address the aphid issue. I've had personal experience on my farm with aphids the last several years and realize how destructive this pest can be. Growers were affected in a large part of the growing region last year. 8 states received a Section 18 for use of Transform in grain sorghum. We've also invested about $350,000 for producer education toward the aphid issue. In conjunction with a coalition, we've also identified tolerant hybrids against the aphid. The Checkoff has and will continue to work toward positive solutions for farmers to ensure this issue does not cause reduced profit long term. An important component of the Checkoff's always been grower education. We'll continue to develop and put our faith in education programs like Leadership Sorghum, Sorghum U, and Export Sorghum. I learned a long time ago that there is a big world outside of my turn row, and I'll continue to support these educational programs for the next generation of sorghum growers. As a sorghum producer, I'm proud to be a part of the Sorghum Checkoff. I believe this is a program of growers helping growers. It's producer-led, and we are leveraging our dollars with producer profitability in mind. It's prime time for sorghum, and for the first time in a long time, demand is exceeding supply. The future of sorghum is bright, and I'm very excited to be a part of that. I'm Dale Murden, and sorghum is the smart choice.